Hi Taurus, this is your April monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. At the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of April. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love in April. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Four of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Sun and the Two of Cups. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Earth, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I usually go with a king or a queen if one or both show up. So yeah, the very first card that came out is the King of Wands. And what I really like about this person is they are like a jack of all trades. They know exactly what to say, most importantly what to do. And they're not doing it because they just want to have a little fun with you. No, they're doing it because they want to show you themselves from different angles, from different perspectives. They are very loving with an Ace of Cups. They are down to earth or very practical, or they are serious about you with the Knight of Pentacles clarifying them. And themselves, they come through as the King of Wands. Alright, so I've got Wands, Cups, and Pentacles. Okay, we're missing swords, but I think you'll be alright. Anyway, we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's also them. Right, you see how the person on the Six of Wands all the way to your right is holding up a wand? That's the King of Wands right there. The King of Wands is also holding up a wand, right? So for most of you, it is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. Like I said, they may also have other things in their chart, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, right? But again, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles clarifying the King of Wands. This is them, you know, thinking of you in the long term way, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles always talks about longevity. The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded knight out of all 4 knights, the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Pentacles plans ahead. Alright? So again, this is something for years and years to come. That's the way they see you from the very beginning. Somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with. The Ace of Cups, sitting right next to the King of Wands, love. Genuine, authentic love. So they're very, you know, emotional as well. The Wheel of Fortune, the next card over, is clarified by the Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. If this King of Wands is a Sagittarius, it makes total sense. But if we want to stay general, the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle between the two of you. It's a major arcana card, so again, they're not playing or fooling around with you. They want to get serious with you. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Four of Wands clarifying it is a commitment of marriage card. It's one of the commitment of marriage cards, right? We will talk about the second one in just a second. The Four of Wands is often referred to as the 1111 card, right? To me personally, this card always reminds me of an actual wedding, but it is a commitment of marriage card. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Sun and the Two of Cups. You know, this is as happy as it gets. It really is. Taurus, it really is. The Ten of Cups is a family card, similar to the Four of Wands. The Ten of Cups is often referred to as the happily ever after card. If having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. And speaking of children, the Sun, the next card over, there is a kid riding a horse in the Sun card. Alright? And besides that, the Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is also the happiest card in the deck. So you've got the happily ever after card sitting right next to the happiest card in the deck. Did I mention it's going to be all happiness? The Two of Cups right next to the deck is a soulmate card, right? One of the soulmate cards in a tarot deck. And there's 2 people in the Two of Cups. That's you and them. It's also a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people see eye to eye and 2 people feel the same way towards one another. And the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, like I said, it's the person riding the horse in the Six of Wands is the same person we see in the King of Wands. And besides that, it's a card of attention. So again, you definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. And back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. I don't think they're going to propose to you in April. Let me know if they do. I wouldn't be surprised, but they're still looking long term, right? They're thinking of you from the very beginning as long term, and that's why they are coming through as the jack of all trades. Very practical, very loving, perhaps very fiery and passionate at the same time. Definitely marriage material, and marriage is definitely on their mind when it comes to you. And don't forget about those two really, really happy cards. Okay, so 2 commitment or marriage cards. I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Taurus. Alright, this looks awesome. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 5 of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the 2 of Cups, we have Temperance and the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It kind of feels like the 2 of you will restore your relationship or marriage to its former glories. But, for some of you could get into a fight at some point in April, and then the 2 of you will bury the hatchet. Or perhaps, the 2 of you kind of drifted away from each other. Right, and perhaps it's time to drift back. You could be coming out of this winter blues, I guess, for some of you. But perhaps both of you have been working really hard at your jobs or writing your own businesses or something like that, right? This, I think, here is a restoration, rejuvenation of your connection. Okay, the 5 of Cups, the first card that came out, this card is a card of grief or regret. So for some of you, again, if your relationship or marriage became kind of stale or boring, with the 5 of Cups, you could be reminiscing, or you could be thinking about the way things used to be. The 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of a burden, it's a card of something that's taken a toll on us. So this whole thing became kind of tough on you, I guess. Or perhaps again, you've been busy working on something for, in the first couple of months of the year. Okay, and here comes the Ace of Cups clarified by the 2 of Cups, and we also have Temperance right next to the deck. Temperance is a card of patience, and at the same time, it's a card of healing. Okay, the Ace of Cups clarified by the 2 of Cups in the middle. Should I say more? If you can read tarot, you know exactly what those cards are. Genuine love, soulmate cards. But I think in this case, again, this is like a rejuvenation. It's like the 2 of you are going to do something nice for each other, and love is back in the air, because spring is here, so love is definitely in the air. I hope that makes sense, Taurus. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, in April. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the 3 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Swords. Then we have the 6 of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Well, here's what I want to share with you. The King of Swords was actually the last card that came out. First I clarified the Page of Swords, we got the 3 of Wands, then I clarified the 6 of Cups, and I was hoping to see a court card there. And yeah, there is a court card there, and it's yours, Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles, that would be you. And then I was like, okay, I'll clarify the 10 of Pentacles just in case. And yes, there we go, the King of Swords showed up. So that's just one little story I wanted to share with you. Put a smile on my face. Perhaps this is you who is reaching out to this King of Swords. Not necessarily, but you could be running into this person at some kind of a reunion, or a party, or a gathering. Right? The 6 of Cups that you are clarifying is a card of a soulmate connection. It's also a card of somebody coming back from the past. But the thing about the 6 of Cups, it doesn't have to be an ex. The 6 of Cups could be just somebody from your past. For us, but for some of you, it could be an ex. So with the 6 of Cups, it's a 50-50. Right? Again, the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it could be some kind of a reunion, party, gathering, concert, game, show, what have you. Okay? And yeah, it looks very promising. I know the card's a little bit all over the place, but the story is actually is that the 2 of you could be getting the show on the road, or getting the show back on the road. Because the 10 of Pentacles that the King of Swords is clarifying is a card of a commitment or marriage. Right? The 10 of Pentacles is also a card of real estate and financial abundance. So perhaps that could be somehow associated with this reunion. Right? Perhaps one of you is a real estate agent, or one of you flips houses for a living. I don't know. But yeah, the Page of Swords, the first card that came out, is clarified by the 3 of Wands. The Page of Swords could be a message, or it could be somebody spying. Perhaps if the two of you haven't seen each other in years, you're still connected in social media and you've been keeping tabs on each other, right? And yeah, I think the two of you can give it a shot. This looks good. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. This month we have the Ace of Swords, Justice, the Star, and the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Libra or an Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I can interpret this a couple of different ways, but this is a very positive spread, very positive outcome. If you are in the middle of a lawsuit, you will win. Okay? If you're thinking of applying for some kind of a loan or government assistance, you'll have it, you'll get it. If you're thinking of applying for a government job, then you'll get it. Okay? Yeah, or something simply goes in your favor when it comes to work, business, and finances. You could get promoted, you could get a job you always wanted, right? But yeah, check this out. We got the Justice card. Let's start with that. Justice, in one of the hands, is holding up scales, and in the other hand, the person in the Justice card is holding up a sword. And the Ace of Swords, the first card I came out, is exactly that sword that the person in the Justice is holding. Okay, that's it. That's the sword. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of something, a decision, some kind of a verdict or some kind of a decision that I believe is going to go in your favor. Okay, the star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the star is a card of healing or a card of a wish come true. For some of you, God forbid, you got injured at some point in the past, you got into a car accident. I'm not predicting that, but you know, if that happened to you, you could be finishing the healing process with the star card and you'll get compensated. All right? But if you wanted to apply for a loan or a job, the star grants you that wish. Okay? The World on the bottom of the deck is my happy end card. So, yeah, it's one chapter of your life coming to an end and a new happy or happier chapter of your life is about to begin. Again, if you were in the middle of some kind of a lawsuit that dragged on, it will finally came to an end. That's the World, right? That lawsuit finally coming to an end. It's a happy end. There's a verdict that goes in your favor. Okay? I hope that makes sense. All right? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Taurus, for the whole month of April. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Hierophant. And we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Leo and the Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So something about this Queen of Swords right there. It could be about work, business, and finances, or it could be about love. Perhaps this is another new love spread. Okay? If you're thinking about, you know, pursuing this Queen of Swords, go ahead. That would be the advice. The advice is to go ahead. This person will make your wishes come true. And I'm not going to go into that. But for some of you, it could be work, business, and finances related, right? The Queen of Swords could be somebody who works with you or somebody who wants to hire you, or it could be a recruiter, right? The Knight of Pentacles to the left from the Queen of Swords could be all about money. Very decent chunk of change with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about, you know, a pile of cash. All right, something long-term, something serious, and you're going to be really happy, right? The Nine of Cups right next to the deck is clarified by the Hierophant. The Hierophant is your major arcana card, Taurus. That's you. The Nine of Cups is a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, and it's a card of a wish come true. The Sun on the bottom of the deck could be Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is also the happiest card in the deck, and that goes very well together with the Nine of Cups, which is a card of personal satisfaction. So yeah, take it as it resonates. If you're thinking about pursuing this Queen of Swords, most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, go ahead. However, if this Queen of Swords comes towards you with an offer, a finances related offer, job offer, or something like that, then yeah, whatever they bring or whatever they give you or whatever they want to sell you or purchase from you, you know, yeah, it will make you happy. All right, Taurus. So yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing April.